Finally, a game. Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing Revised 4 on Board Game Arena. A couple first-time players online who say they have experience offline, and then Tim Pembo. Tim Pembo. Opening pack. Um, yes, I could take Seasonal Worker. Could also think about Conjurer. Probably one of those two. Like the rest of these, I'm pretty unhappy first picking all of them. I guess I could take Tutor Wheel Paper Maker, and that gives me a reason to play all 7 occupations. Problem is, most of the time, I think that's just not correct to do, especially when you're playing with opponents who don't value stuff on the board correctly. I'll take Pond Hut for my minor. I don't think that one's too difficult. Wood for a point and a couple food is fine. Ugh. Oh no. Is this going to be another aborted game? Hey. Alright. Well, I got past Grocer by T. Pembo. So I wonder what he took. In general, though, Seasonal Worker and Grocer are not the best combo. They kind of do a very similar function. Um, could take Bottles here. There's Drinking Trough Organic Farmer that could come back. Is Mini Pasture good here? I don't really want to take Mantelpiece. It's fine, but with Seasonal Worker, a lot of the time with Seasonal Worker, like I'm going to assume that I'm not getting a third pick Plow Driver. So most of the reasons to go to Stone would be Plow Driver for this hand. Otherwise, with Seasonal Worker, I'm pretty interested in a fourth room and not early renovating because you just want the action so that you can reliably go on day labor. Um, well, whether or not I wheel Cottager, actually, I guess the rest of that pack is not that good. I was thinking whether or not I wheel Cottager might make a difference, but like might tell me if I have a combo or something. But I just got past Loam Pit, so this is a pretty easy Loam Pit. And then the question is between Cottager and House Steward. Do I want the 4 wood myself, or do I want the guarantee Cottager? What else could get taken here? Maybe Frame Builder. I'm passing another Stonehouse card in Groom. I think I'll take Cottager. Sure. The synergy between Cottager and Loam Pit is obviously very strong. So what I'd like to see now, something like Brushwood Collector would be pretty good. Although with Grocer, it's not anywhere near as important. But 2 food, a resource, 3 clay, and the ability to build or reno is pretty nice, especially with House Steward in the game. So I know now I'm probably going for the 5th room. I would expect. So that's part of why I want Brushwood Collector, just to make the getting enough read uh, easy. I like Lumbermill. I think Lumbermill is quite good, but there's no way I'm not taking Loam Pit here. T-Pebble says, feel like I've won the seat draw here. That's okay. I'll just spam SP. No big deal. Oh, I want Carpenter and Brushwood Collector here. I think this is a pretty easy Mining Hammer. I think Mining Hammer is very good. Carpenter and Brushwood Collector. Let's go Brushwood Collector. Total spam SP. I have no intention of taking start player. All my miners are going to be played on Family Growth. With a last action day labor like this, that is going to feel like it's going to be better than start player a lot of the time. Yeah, don't mind taking shifting cultivation here at all. Don't need set quarter large greenhouse, not with seasonal worker grocer. Threshing board is only really good. Yeah, like I passed corn scoop. Like I'm probably building a hearth to eat vegetables, so I don't think I'm doing a baking strategy. And then don't think I'll play rough caster. I don't think I'm gonna play geologist. I think it's just wall builder or paper maker. Um, what are the odds I actually play wall builder? Pretty low. Paper maker I might play. Paper maker gives me access to food after doing that other stuff. Okay, I like organic farmer with mining hammer, and I'll take mini pasture and be pretty happy with how this is going. Yeah, 6-pick organic farmer mini pasture with mining hammer. I'm quite happy with that. So I could do this. This looks to me like a 5-room stonehouse game, which wins house steward, and then uh, fencing on 8 spaces, so 3 pastures for organic farmer, and then 2 fields. And if I score pretty reasonably on my crops and have no negatives and maybe a major improvement, that'll be a very strong game. Okay. That's a pretty okay. I don't need. I can do more than 2 fields most likely. Getting hand plow here. I have shifting cultivation and hand plow, so that feels good. I wonder if T Pembo got past assistant tiller. If that's why he's saying that he got really lucky. Might have childless. Might have got past childless. Well, if you're gonna play woodcutter, doing it in the first round seems okay. In general, though, I don't think woodcutter is very good in this format. Guess I play seasonal worker. I'm not even sure that I'm gonna second action day labor though. I guess I will if 2 wood's not there. Could have played House Steward with the idea of start player mining hammer, but I'm pretty content with getting 2 wood, 2 clay, or day labor here. Hmm. Okay. Well, I don't really want to sit in last, so I'll play shifting cultivation here. It's not ideal. Oh, whoops. I did that and then forgot to click the plow field button. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'll just plow manually. Yeah, I don't want to spend 2 food in stage 1 to... Even though it makes my round 2 a lot better, I don't think it's worth it. Not if it's going to prevent me playing Loam Pit, for example, when I'm doing my build-a-room thing. Loam Pit's 3 ox, right? Yeah, 3 ox. Small scale farmer, okay. Well, I don't really want to read. I really do not want to read. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play House Steward here. And then my second action is Day Labor or Start Player Mining Hammer. Or actually, Start Player Reed Hut would be good here. Yes, because I do want to play my third Ock. So yeah, Start Player Reed Hut is the goal. Oh, that's very nice of them to take 2 food traveling players instead of Day Labor. So I'll take 4 wood. Oh, it's only 3 wood. I thought it was 4 wood here for some reason. Um, 3 wood's not that exciting. Yeah, 3 wood is not really that exciting here. I don't hate Paper Maker with this action. Yeah, I think if you're gonna play Paper Maker, third is kind of the sweet spot. And then second action, fishing, 3 wood, 3 wood, or day labor. I get one of those guaranteed. And I'll try to take clay next round, most likely. Could also start player loom. Or start not loom, start player loam pit. Could start player Lone Pit. Maybe if the 3 wood actions are still there, I consider it. Problem with Lone Pit is then I'm like forced to play an occupation in 4. So like I can't actually take the wood if it's accumulating. Because I'd have to paper make into day labor in all likelihood. But I think it's not a bad option. Yeah, bring on the clay and room builds. The 4 clay got taken, which I'm only mildly disappointed by. At this point, I'm just hoping for late family growth. And in a late family growth game, I'm pretty sure I'm unbeatable. Just because of the efficiency of this. Maybe has the blue player been doing sensible things? So Conjure is absolutely a reason to take 2 food traveling players. But in this game, you maybe could have gotten away with Conjure into traveling players. Maybe not. I mean, T Pembo took food at 3. But part of that was because traveling players was taken at 2, so. Play Cottager just in case I pick up like a random Reedstone food. Like if Reedstone food's my best action with the first move, or 3 Reed with the first move in 5, then I can Reno with my second move at least. Actually, I don't really want to. I kind of want to get Mining Hammer out as well. Mining Hammer does provide a wood. No, I'll give up. I'll give up the one stable. I'll give up the one stable to save myself an action in the early game. Childless for T Pembo, of course. Um, Feels kind of bad to day labor here, but I need the food clearly. Quite a sensible start player from red here. Likely gets a 6 wood action out of it. Yep. And then they can double build. T Pembo sets up probably second action start player. Looks like you might have that lumber mill. Lumber mill's pretty good in this format. Oof. Oof. I thought that was the fireplace. Oof. Drinking trough there. Oof. Oh, that is a yeah, okay. So blue doesn't really know what they're doing. That was a very sensible move if they build the fireplace. But not building the fireplace, I think it was pretty bad. Well, that's not family growth. If it's round 7 and I grow an 8, I'm going to be in a very good spot. The problem is, with childless, T-Pembo is probably not that likely to sit on start player. So that makes it more likely that I'm growing last, because red might actually sit on start player. What? Oh, did they think they had built the fireplace? They totally thought they had built the fireplace. Oh no. Fireplace first. Just build the fireplace now. But then T-Pembo definitely takes 5 wood. Oh. Oh. Yeah, blue really does not know what they're doing. Yeah, blue really does not know what they're doing. So they're playing Thick Forest because they want to play it before they spend their clay, I guess. Before they spend their clay on the fireplace, I suppose. Don't believe that's correct. Yeah, so 3 reed is not as is like kind of like taking 2 wood. Maybe it's slightly better with Grocer. But 3 reed is just not what I'm all about. I haven't even played Brushwood Collector yet, I suppose. I could play that now. But then I go down to 0 wood. So maybe the... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I get the reed next round. Nobody played Tutor. I think it's pretty tough to justify Tutor in this set. Well, Red's setting up for a triple build, clearly. And T-Pembo's not going to be forced to first action grow in 6 with Childless, so that seems pretty good. But yeah, with Brushwood Collector, I think the 3 read was just not a good move. Maybe it was a move that I could not give away. Maybe I couldn't afford to give it away, but... Alright, let's stay labor. We'll reno here. And now first move wood into second move build. And assuming that T-Pembo start players here, I get to grow in 8, which looks awesome. So yeah, late family growth is exactly what I wanted to see. Late family growth is really fantastic here. So I can start player bottles in round 7 on start player into hand plow probably on family growth. Then I just have to get mining hammer out before I want to reno. Just a wood for a point. Normally I wouldn't be that fussed about playing mining hammer, but I've got the organic farmer, so. And this to me looks like it's a hand where, if T-Peb was not going to protect, then that could be a bad sign for me. Who knows? Maybe Taku builds here and then T-Pembo stable blocks. Or start players, sorry, and then T-Pembo stable blocks. Yeah, I mean, the clay was a nice move. It was a 6 clay action, so you're never unhappy getting that. Alright, moment of truth. Is T-Pembo gonna stable block? Ooh, Carpenter's Parlor. Nice. Saves a ton of wood here. Blue's doing their own thing. They maybe have loom. They're doing small scale farmer stuff. whatever. It's a late family growth game, so it's slightly less bad than normal. And maybe they build at some point. We don't know that they're definitely not going to. Ah, yeah. So this is probably a pre. I wonder because the thing is, T Pebble has to start player at some point to grow. I thought he might build the well actually, not the fireplace, but maybe he's thinking about upgrading it to a cooking hearth at some point. So, yeah, I will start player bottles. I'm not gonna let red repeatedly grow as T Pembo sits on childless. I want the third action. I definitely want the third action. Plus, start player bottles is just a very like totally fine move. Spending the clay is a bit unfortunate because it means I need 2 day labors or I need to do a clay action before building again. But I mean, realistically, I'm probably not going to want to start player for my fourth build, or if I do, it's not going to be like I'm probably not gonna start player grow. You know, I, I'm probably not gonna start player build in 9 most likely. I might try to get crops in the ground actually. Well, I don't really. There's kind of no rush to get crops in the ground aside from the whole feeding thing. But I generate a pretty nice amount of food from playing grocer. Although the grocer does want to suck up a bunch of that food. And yeah, I mean, shifting cultivations and mini pasture both costing a bunch of food, so maybe I spend stage 3 after growing just trying to get a cooking hearth or the pottery. So then spending the 2 clay on the bottles is okay. Yeah, that could be fine. All right, there we go. There's the action. Other thing T Pembo could be looking at, Taku needs only a 2 food action. So maybe T Pembo is thinking it's okay to starve Taku a bit. And a bunch of food going to Uplala. Wow. I have to imagine Taku didn't realize that T Pumbo can grow. I have to imagine they thought they built the first room. Well, I can grow too. There's just no way. But yeah, getting the first growth with no start player actions is pretty good. Play a miner. I'll play bottles here. Oh my goodness. Is T Pumbo getting the 6 wood back? We already saw blue pass on it once when they should not have. They're playing Master Builder. So they're going to start spamming major improvements. And I mean, good for them, because I mean, I can't really build them. Okay, blue does take the 6 wood, thank goodness. T Pembo can build the well or a guild or something, but yeah, I cannot. Um, should I take 2 wood and or 2 stone, thinking about trying to build a guild myself? I mean, day labor is just my best action. My best action by a decent amount. And I mean, I know Taku's not going to take it, so I know Taku's not going to take the stone. Unless he's trying to literally starve the rest of the table of stone. Which I guess is not impossible. I think, though, ultimately, the spamming major thing, like, okay, if he gets to grow next round, this works. The problem is, I'm going to day labor build second action again. And I go in front of Taku. So he has the chance, like, if he's forced to start player, then you just don't have the time to do the majors thing. We'll see. We'll see what he does. He could start player second move. The problem is also if anyone else start players, right? Like if blue does a random start player, then I get to grow, for example. The well is a good improvement. It certainly is a good improvement. Ooh, blue's actually gonna try to build now. Okay. I mean, I think they kind of get screwed because, they grow fourth at the earliest and maybe later even. Oh, I should zoom out a bit more so we can see T Pimbo's farm. Now that I'm onto the second row. Feel pretty good about having 5 food right now. That feels nice. Growing an 8 and still having 5 food after playing bottles. That does feel nice. And I got 2 fields already. So I obviously need a ton of wood and stone. But otherwise, this is going pretty well. Um, there's a world where I don't play grocer, but probably I just do because the 2 vegetables, and then if I bake the grain with the hearth, um, it just ends up being a ton of food. Like it's neutral. It's neutral on wood because the wood for the wood got the paper maker. I get it back, but then I'm up a reed, clay, stone, and a bunch of food. So originally, T Pembo put their person on expensive Ock, but they changed their play to scholar. So I wonder if T Pembo has manservant or plow driver, and was thinking about that. I have to say, T-Pembo going to stone is fantastic for me. It's really excellent. Yeah, I'd love to take some crops here, but I think I just got a day labor. Keep the room pressure on and say to Red, hey, you want to build all the majors? You can, but in the process, you're going to end up giving up all your growth. Like, you're just not going to get growth. And they're going to plow here. Okay. I thought they were taking resources pretty correctly for Axe, but not building here is bad. The game has to be pretty hungry before building all the majors is better, especially with no source of crops. Like if if he had childless here and like building the stone oven comes with 8 food, awesome. That'd be really cool, but I doubt it. Anyways, great resources available next round. Really great resources available. I have 4 stone, 6 clay, 5 clay, 6 wood, 5 wood, 4 wood. Or sorry, 6 wood, 6 wood, 6 wood, 4 wood. Like, yeah. Second and third actions are going to be pretty good. They're going to be pretty good. My last action will always be good. In this game, my last action will always be good. Always be a ton of food and 3 clay. Which, so long as I can keep using that clay, is excellent. And that's also the easiest way for T-Pembo to lose is if I just get to grow repeatedly. That's like a pretty easy way for T-Pembo to lose to me. Getting 4 stone here would be incredible. And I don't think T-Pembo maybe will take it if he has designs on a stone room, but I don't think T-Pembo takes it over the wood or even the clay. Probably not the clay, but I think the 4 wood. He's at 13 wood already. It could just be a block pick. No, he's taking the food for the sheep. Sure, that makes sense. So there's a pretty reasonable chance I get to take 6 clay as my last action. But yeah, 4 stone is it's fantastic. It means that any other stone I take is a major improvement, but there's my Reno locked up. My Stonehouse Reno locked up with almost one action. Pretty much one action. Now I need wood. I need a ton of wood. Wood, please. There's a reasonable chance I get first move 5 wood next round. Red just does not want to grow. Just refusing. Abjectly refusing. So Hearth is gone? Hearth is not gone. But I think I feel pretty bad if I don't get a Hearth next round. Because that's the only thing that makes my game a little uncertain. Plus, taking the clay here makes it that much more likely that I get to build the pottery. Because someone else doesn't get that huge pile of clay. Strategy tips. Let's see if these guys are following the strategy tips. Agricola is a game with deep strategic depth and rewards long-term planning long-term planning as well as clever action sequences. Because each family member has one action every round, growing one's family to have more actions is almost always an important step to victory. However, the requirement to feed each family member 2 food each harvest is extremely important and means that a player should not grow a family too large to reliably feed, as repeated starvation is not a plausible path to victory. The need to feed family members while also building a room or more to grow more family members should be most players' main priority in the first 4 to 7 rounds of an Agricola game. Diversification of farming activities is often most efficiently delayed until the middle rounds of the game. The oxen miners are often the key to finding one's best long-term plan to score points. Um, Many of the best cards are ones that provide strong sources of wood, food, bonus points, or saved/extra actions while not having a large cost. Cards give the player extra efficiencies and should absolutely be taken advantage of, but it can be inefficient to focus too heavily on playing cards while not giving oneself the time in-game to take advantage of all the card effects. Just because a card can be played does not mean it should. Plow Driver for T Pembo, excellent play here. He has a really nice farm. So now I want T Pembo to have Sleeping Corner and Family Growth in 12. He's going to be in a really good spot. The most critical resource types in Agricola vary based on player count due to differences in available action spaces. In 2-player games, clay and access to food are most critical. In 3-player games, reed and food can sometimes be limiting factors. In 4-player games, wood and access to family growth are usually the most important. That was very sensible. That was an excellent write-up. Very sensible. So, first move for me, 3 wood. So I think that 4 wood said pretty clearly that was T Pembo. That's like a shot across the bow there. That's T Pembo saying, "Hey, William, I'm not going to let you get access to wood," and that is denying wood, taking wood for him, and then denying it from me is like a double-edged sword, totally. Or not a double-edged sword. No, it's a like it's 2 times the value. Because every woodpile he takes I don't get, and every woodpile I don't get limits my chances to score somewhat, to score points somewhat. However, with Organic Farmer, I'm kind of okay with only holding like 4 or 5 animals total. So we will see, T-Pembo, we will see. Oh, I need a hearth. And T-Pembo might build one here. No, he's gonna fence. Okay, that's fine. I do desperately need a hearth. Ooh. Not giving himself space for the fifth field. That is interesting. So he's probably got manger in all likelihood. That's the number one reason I can think to set up your farm like that. Let's make sure I get this cooking hearth since it is very important. It is my plan to feed. Oh no, Taka, you're not supposed to start playing when I want to, at the end of the game when I need to take resources. That's not good. That could be a bad sign for me. Yeah, you're supposed to take the two boar there so T Pembo doesn't get them. Don't you know? Don't you know? Two moves left. One's day labor. One is plow. Oh, maybe occupation here. I feel bad about spending a wood for an occupation, though. I probably am not supposed to at this point. But yeah, plow or occupation here. I'm very close to the point of not playing grocer, but I do have the mini pasture. You know what? I got mini pasture and shifting cultivation. I'm paying a wood for a ton of food. Yeah. And this sets up for a really nice sow bake action next round. Or the round after. Whenever I get it. Ooh, groom here. Oh, that's 4 points for T Pembo. I guess it's only three. That's 3 points for T Pembo. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, he's doing his start of the round effect. Okay. I was gonna say, haven't we already had moves? No, that was just the start of the round effect. So yes, it is 4 points for groom. Nice. Yeah, getting all the Stonehouse cards pretty late was good. Well, I don't know how late he got Plow Driver. I mean, I know Scholar Childless Plow Driver his first three picks because I shipped Manservant and I didn't ship any of those three. So I need Mini Pasture to save me. I need Mini Pasture letting me spend two food for four wood to save me. Getting plow into sow would be good here, but I'm definitely going to take 3 wood first action. T-Pembo shoring up his feeding. Grab the 3 wood. Building the pottery is also an option instead of building to grow. If I think the pottery is contested. Which it could be. The answer is maybe. So yeah, I'm guessing T-Pembo's got Sleeping Corner. I would take Sleeping Corner very highly with his occupation hand. And there's a 50-50 chance that it was, well, less than a 50-50 chance. So actually, what are the odds there? So I know my starting pack. So there are, I have to take my starting pack out of it. So then it's more likely that it wasn't open than it was. Is that right? So we open 32 cards. You take out my 8, then it's 26 out of the remaining 16. Or sorry, it's 24 out of the remaining 16. So it is more likely that it was open than not, then, I think. I'm just being dumb. I could deny him the move here, which the board is pretty terrible. So I think I just do that. Let's say if you do have Sleeping Corner, I'm not going to let you go into round 12 with it. That grocer empty? Not quite. So let's eat a vegetable and buy the last grocer thing. And I'm going to sow a grain here. And bake a grain. Just bake one, maybe. No, no, you know what? Baking is probably whatever. Yeah, baking is probably whatever. So I have 2 moves left. Could take 2 wood. Could take a single cattle. Taking a cattle just so that T-Pembo doesn't get 2 cattle next round. That probably is an okay move. Just pretty much look at T-Pembo's farm and say, is there a thing I can do to slow you down? And if the answer is yes, that's probably the move I should take. And then I'll go ahead and build here. And grab another vegetable. Because I definitely need to eat at least one more vegetable. I could pay 2 read here. Yeah, there's a world where I want to start player action, and I know that I don't want BMW ever, given T-Pembo just played it, so. Plus, the fencing 1 round earlier might slightly matter. And yeah, first action family growth mini pasture is just a fine move for me here. Into hopefully wheeling a wood action. And then I probably am eyeing start player in 13, I'm probably eyeing start player shifting cultivation in 13 for Plauso in 14, most likely. So I guess that was the reason to sow a vegetable there if I want to Plauso in 14, I suppose. Oh, I can edit. Oh, this is a wiki, so you can edit it. Nice. Also, I'm sure anyone watching this has already seen it, but Lumen, if you're interested in revised at all, and especially if you're going to play on Board Game Arena at all and you're not familiar with revised, Lumen and Rainier and a friend of theirs did a card by card ranking, so you should go watch that. Oh, T Pembo has Loom as well. Definitely thought Blue might have the Loom. At least Blue's taking Family Growth. That's good. that is that is very correct of them to do. He's got Sleeping Corner. That's the only reason I can think to sow first action here. He's got Sleeping Corner. And he wants the second move start player Sleeping Corner into growth. So I said in a late family growth game I thought I would win because I would grow second. Turns out that late family growth was also totally fine for Team Pembo because all he needed was it was fine because he didn't have to start player a single time to still grow in 7. That worked out pretty well, I have to say. At least I get to wheel the 4 wood here. So that puts me at 14 wood for fencing, and I know that I want 1 wood for my Reno. Yeah, this is sleeping corner here. Yep. I tried. I tried to keep it from hitting the table. Pottery. So I think getting the pottery and then taking 3 stone is a good sequence. Maybe 3 stone and then pottery, since the 3 stone could go towards a stone oven, which is still available. Ooh. Conservator before taking the stone is an incorrect sequence. I guess they probably wheel the stone. But like if blue takes the stone here and I take the stone, then you're kind of sunk. Hey, no one played that food from cattle card. I just got used to it being in every revised game. The cowbell or whatever it is. Milk jug. Yeah, milk jug, I think. 3 stone's still there. 3 stone's not supposed to still be there. They can build the stone oven at any time. So or the pottery right now, actually, too. So I guess I'll just build the pottery. I won't poke the bear by taking stone again. T-Pembo first move, take the 2 sheep. You probably are supposed to as T-Pembo. Because if you don't first move, take the 2 sheep, I will. Because taking it away as loom points is like one of the ways for me to get a bit closer. I may plow a field. Oh, we're doing our start of the round stuff. The start of the round stuff not happening off turn, that definitely slows things because it's like when someone plays a start of the round card like Scholar, it makes it even more clear that Scholar is like an action. What did he take? He first move took the reed. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'll take the 2 sheep then. Oh wait, how did he get 2 sheep? Oh, he has consultant. Oh, consultant. Rip. Missed that one. I missed consultant there. Plowsow might have been better. Oh well. I mean, there's a reasonable chance that I will start player. And I'm not sure it makes all that much of a difference. Hello, Professor underscore Tim. Hey, I wanted start player. All right, so ranch. That's the reason why T-Pembo limited himself to just the 4 because of ranch. Well, I certainly want a Reno. I wanted some last move day labor for sure. The question is, what else? Maybe fence? Is fence one of the ways that I could get screwed here? What am I doing? I'm playing Agricola. Yeah, I think I just fence here. That's fun. Yeah, so day labor. Then I have 2 moves. I guess I just play. I play plow if it's there, which it will be there if blue doesn't take it right now. Yeah, okay, so I just take plow then. I don't have to actually minor plow. I can hold on to it. So that works out pretty well, all things considered. Getting minor plow here. Yeah, if T-Pemba wasn't at 48 points already on on only 4 family members, This game would be... I mean, my game, I'm going to score very well. I'm going to score very well. The problem is T-Pembo will score even better. You know what? Taking the wood first was correct, because then I could have paper maked when I played or organic farmer. So fencing there was actually incorrect. I was supposed to take 4 wood first. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Who wants the boar? That's a 1-point move for Tim. Blue. I mean, it's 2 points and some food for blue next round. Hard to predict what blue will do. I'm also kind of wondering if Tim Pembo will actually let me plow sow, or if he's going to block it. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, how aggro is he going to be here? Could also build some stables. That's an option. I could sow now. Sowing now is not terrible. And then I don't really care if I get plow sow next round or not. The problem is sowing now leaves a lot of potential points on the board next round. Let's take the boar. So I eat 2 vegetables, 2 food, and a clay here. I'm at 52 already. I am at 52 to T-Pembo's 51, and I have a 2-point plow, which he does not have. But you know what? Actually, his guild is maxed already. He's got 5 moves though. I'm sure he's left himself some points at the end here. I'm gonna make it close though. Well, maybe not close, but I'm making it scary right now at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure T-Pembo just has to block plow, so not sure that he has any other moves better than blocking my plow so action. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting not taking the 4 wood. Because I'm playing organic farmer, so it would have been a point. It would have been maybe a point, maybe 2 points, and some food. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that right now. I do have a 2-move sequence of 6 wood into stables for 3 points, which is not horrible. Yeah, you know what? It might have only been 1 point because organic farmer, I might have just the wrong number for organic farmer because it would have probably meant eating a sheep, like not being able to hold 4 sheep. But not being able to hold 4 sheep is not the end of the world. So it would have been 1 point and a bunch of food. But it would have meant not taking the boar, and not taking the boar would have I think been bad also. Hmm. I plow first move here. Very little on the board, so plow, try to wheel sow, and then 6 wood into stables, and then last action day labor, get some clay. I think I benefited. T Pembo probably benefited more than me from the draft, but my being able to build and grow repeatedly in stage 3 and 4, I benefited from my opponents. I benefited from the weakness of our opponents there. Now, T Pembo's growth in 7 without a start player, that he's certainly benefiting from the weakness of our opponents, but it's hard to say. Like, so that's good. That was good for him. How much better was the draft for him than me? Better, but how much better? I don't know. And it's same thing. Like with me being able to grow in the mid game, being able to grow in the mid game was very, very good for me. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 6:42 p.m.
Okay, so after this game, I gotta run pretty quick. We'll host Rainier if he's still online. But yeah, I'll have to run pretty quick. No! No! I feel really bad about not start playering last round. I missed that T Pembo had played Consultant. I thought I was taking his 2 sheep from him. Oh, it feels bad. Yeah. Because that's 2 points from my grain plus a bunch of food that I lose out on. T Pembo thinks I win still. Still need to eat. Still need to feed my family. Okay, I guess I should build the stables now and not rely on Taku not building them. So organic farmer is a 3 point move that provides no food. So I have to compare that to a move that does provide food. So day labor is 5 food plus the clay. So 7 food plus a point. plus 2 points because I get a grain. So 7 food plus a 7 food plus 2 points. So that's obviously a fantastic move. And then that'll put me at, what did I say, 7 food. So then eating my 2 sheep and playing organic farmer feeds me. So being able to take the wood and then spend it was good, but I think it was probably better to take the 4 wood last round. Yeah, he was trying to get his ranch. I think his ranch forced him to play. So T Pembo and I are just chatting. I think ranch made T Pembo play plow driver earlier than he would have otherwise. Oh, I just realized if I take a grain here, I'm not actually taking 3 food. So let's not do that. Let's get the vegetable, and I'll just eat 2 grain. It's fine. Oh, I actually have a grain on my field. I have 4 grain right now. Yeah, T Pembo actually capped his ceiling too low. He capped himself at 3 points from pastures and 3 points from fields. I should tell him it's your move, but we're chatting. So yeah, I eat a vegetable, a clay, and 2 sheep, and that feeds me. And it only eats 1 point that I would otherwise have bred, and it hits. It lets me hit 61. It lets me hit 61, which I knew I was going to score really well. T Peb and I are chatting. I think he did kind of screw up the middle of the game a little bit. I think he made a bit of a misplay when he laid out his farm the way he did. And I made some mistakes as well, for sure. I need to, I guess, no, I should just be able to play Organic Farmer. Oh, pass on paper. I have to pass on Paper Maker first. Ah, I see. But yeah, getting to grow second and third was super good. Super good. I'll reorganize my cattle because I'm not sure that I'm going to get the opportunity to later. So I'll just do that to give myself another organic farmer point. Losing with 58 and revised. Yeah, so growing repeatedly was very important for me and very strong for me, and especially when I assembled Voltron as well. Like I spent stage one just assembling my day labor combo, and I beat T Pembo by 3. Wow, GG. All right, guys. That is going to be all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll do minimum 2 games tomorrow. I don't know how many exactly, but we'll do a couple. I'll be starting kind of mid-afternoon or something. Uh, um, yeah, we'll see you then.